Everybody, welcome back to the channel. My name is Paul Nguma, founder of Patternology Lab. In today's pre-market analysis videos, we're going to be talking about the top 3 stocks that you should be keeping in your watch list for today and tomorrow as well, and probably into next week. We're also going to be talking about some of you guys' questions. For those of you who dropped your stocks of interest in the comment section of last night's video. All right. So without further ado, let's get started. Right now, the market is on stalemate. We're not positive, but we're not too negative. Okay, we're like right where we were when the futures market closed. I'm not bearish on the market at all. Do expect a move to the upside. For those of you who are playing the SPY, do expect a move to the upside. So until otherwise, but yeah. So let's start with the very first one. The very first one to keep on your watches for the day is obviously Snapchat. All right. And Snapchat closed up high, really strong, and now it went sideways. It's at the same price. So keep this one on your watch list for a break, right? For a break above that level. Keep this one on your watch list for today. There isn't any news at all, but the market is about to open in 45 minutes. So do expect some type of reason to make this thing move. Okay, just so keep this one on your watch list for sure. Now, the next one that we're going to talk about is AMD. AMD, again, pattern is on here, right there. This is an ascending triangle, broke out nicely. Nice money to be made over here. And it looks like it's not done yet. It looks like it's not done yet. And the reason why I say that is because of this thing right there. It was looking pretty terrible yesterday. It was looking very bad yesterday, and then it made a quick turnaround and got back to that same level where it closed. So watch this thing for a continuation upwards. It could have some potential. I don't think this move is over yet until it's over, but watch this one. If it breaks below $92, then yeah, it's just gonna go sideways for a long time. But I don't think it will. So just keep this one on your watch list for sure, especially if you see like some massive volume coming in and it breaks above $94 and 94.50, then it may be good for a long. Okay, so keep that one on your watch list for sure. And now the third stock that you should be keeping on your watch list for today is Nvidia. And Nvidia is showing some strength. It's actually opening up a little higher from yesterday, which is great. Okay, it made a strong push yesterday, and somebody's still holding this. Congratulations, you should be winning. I think it's gonna go higher. My stand on it is not gonna change. I think it's going to go higher. Okay, so keep that one on your watch list. The pattern is there, right? Falling wedge is there, and watch this thing for the long side. It's looking pretty strong. Buyers are not letting this one go for some reason. So keep this one in your watch list for sure. Now let's talk about some other stocks which are also really good for y'all to be keeping in your watch list. We're gonna bring up, let's see what Intel looks like. Intel, I told y'all that Intel would hit 50. I told y'all it would, and it hit 50 like 2 days ago, which was actually kind of nice. It hit 50, and now it's still going sideways. Watch this thing for a move up to $51, probably today. If not today, then maybe tomorrow. So watch this thing for the long. Let's see on the daily. That's the 4 hour. The daily. The daily looks fine, right? It looks fine. I think it's gonna keep going higher and higher. I'm not. Look at that. Look at that long string of buyers right there. We've been covering this thing for a while. Ever since we had that flag at the bottom, it's just been going up and up. Just it's not stopping anytime soon. So strong buy for me. I give it a strong buy rating. So keep that one on your watch list as well. Somebody asked about SNE and Sony. Sony, I don't think it's done yet. I don't think this move is done quite yet. And I like the stock because it's about to open up higher now at like 93.75. So watch this thing for a move up and to like 94.50. And then Friday may be interesting, okay? But personally, I did have a price target of around 98 to $100 later on, and it doesn't want to collapse. It really doesn't. Every time it goes down, the buyers step in and buy it right back up. and they tried to do it yesterday after market, and their buyers got in again, and now it's opening up higher. So watch this thing for a continuation to the upside. I'm still long on this one, okay? So just keep that in your watch list. Yesterday I brought up GME. Let's see how GME is doing. Let's see how GME is doing. So y'all see what's going on, right? I wasn't crazy when I told y'all that this is doing the same thing over again. Every single time it has a run, it goes back to retest that lower top. And that's exactly what it's doing right now, right? It crashes back down, it retests the top, and now it's opening up higher. There isn't any news yet, but we'll see what happens in the next 45 minutes, okay? But right now it's not looking bearish at all. People who are short in here are watching this. They're not very happy right now. Like they would have been happier if it opened up like here at like 15. Then they probably will be ready to add more puts or to borrow more shares to short. But this is worrisome for short sellers. If I was shorting this, I would be scared. Like I will be covering and taking either breaking even or taking a small loss right out the gates above 1690, either to take my money off the table. And if I was really late, then these individuals right there is what you should be really watching for. That level breaks is gonna run again. Their stop loss is right above it, right above it. Okay, and this is looking pretty strong, and more buyers might step in. So keep that one on your watch list for sure for today. The next stock that we're going to be looking at is apps. Let's see how apps is doing. Apps isn't doing so great. I'm kind of neutral on it until it breaks below like 39.77. Then this is just worthless. But right now it's not looking too bad. It's not looking too bad. It's about to open at 41.20. So we'll see what happens on this one. I'm not bearish yet. I am not bearish yet. Now the next one that we should look at is Pen. And Pen, you remember when I told you that Pen is showing a clean pattern that broke out and now it's retesting that zone, that neckline. That's exactly what it did, and so far it's looking great. I featured that one in yesterday's video, and then right after I featured it, it had a massive spike, and then more people might just step in and buy this up even higher to go back up to $76. Okay, it's simple, but it's not that simple. Okay, this doesn't always happen, but in this case, it did because if you see at the bottom here, there's a lot of buyers stepping in. So it was kind of like, I don't want to say predictable, but it was expected that buyers stepped in yesterday, and they did, which is great. So if you bought the bottom after I featured Pin in that video, congratulations, you should be up right now, plenty. And this one is still a hold for me. All right, we got time for about one more. Let's check out Square. Let's check out Square. All right, and Square, I featured this one in yesterday's video as a candidate for a shorting opportunity, right? And there was some money to be shorted on here, and the opportunity to short was right out the gates at 200, and it did go down to 195. I said it would go down to 194, but hey, it gave one chance right here to make some money, and then it gave another chance right here to take your money off the table. And then after that, buyers just stepped in right over here. And now it's opening up higher. So keep this one on your watch list for sure. Could it go higher? Honestly, if it could break above 208, then I will have high hopes for the stock. But then again, watch for this thing to just come here, right? It will come right here to 204, and then watch for a rebound. Okay, watch out for that, just in case. Okay, just don't be surprised if you do see that, and don't freak out if you like have FOMO and you buy in early and then it drops right here. Don't freak out. Just wait for it. Just wait to see if this is gonna happen. If it drops to like 201, then obviously get out, cut losses quickly. But just don't be surprised to see something like that happening first. Okay, so that is the one thing that I also wanted to cover in this one. Another one that we should look at again, just for fun. Let's see how Palantir is doing. Palantir is doing great. Palantir is doing awesome. All right, Palantir is doing great. So still long bias on this one. And for those of y'all who watches this video, y'all should have got the falling knife right there. Okay, watch this thing for long. If you got value from the video, definitely destroy the like button for the YouTube algorithm as always. If you're new to this channel, definitely click on subscribe and click on the notification bell along with all notifications. That way you get notified whenever I release these pre-market analysis videos, which are released every single day from Monday to Friday at exactly 8:15 a.m. Central Time, 15 minutes before the market opens. And the post-market analysis videos, which are released in the afternoon from Monday to Friday, from Monday to Sunday, yeah, every day in the afternoon. Also, if you're not following us on social media, you can find me at Paul Nguma and at Patternology Lab on Instagram and on Twitter, right up here. All right. And then if you are new to investing and you're looking to make some money in the stock market, you're looking to get started, I left some step-by-step directions in the description of the video below, okay? It's 4 steps. It only takes about 15 minutes or less to get signed up with everything you need, along with this amazing Thinkorswim software right here. This is free of charge and it's offered by TD Ameritrade. You can also get 3 free stocks after signing up with Webull using the very first link in the description below, and 1 free stock after signing up with Robinhood using the second link in the description below as well. Once again, ladies and gentlemen, my name is Paul Nguma with Patternology Lab, where we trade patterns and patterns only. And I will see all of you this afternoon in the post-market analysis videos. Don't get caught on the wrong side of the trade. Also, I forgot to mention this. I didn't short Tesla, and I don't think now is a good time to short Tesla. Watch Tesla for a long play today. Okay? Just my very honest opinion. I'm gonna see y'all this afternoon.